of all of society. All of society was not being tried in the sight of the Lord. Their hearts were laid bare because they had no reason, no objective reason to crucify him in the manner that they did, yet many still chose to do so. Even the very best of people, even the most religious of people, even the most lawless of people, all people chose to still crucify this man, although he did not deserve that level of punishment. Even if what you believed to be true about him was true, why were you willing to punish him to that extent, knowing the character of this man? It could have been handled a much better way. And even his greatest enemy, Pontius Pilate, understood this truth. Lord Jesus kept his mouth closed because he, again, was a mirror who was showing everyone their true motives, their true biases, their true wounds, that they were dealing with spiritual negative influences, which again can only operate if there are wounds. And a lot of them, when faced with cognitive dissonance, which is when who we believe ourselves to be does not pan out with how we're acting in that situation, many people, most people, all people who are unhealed will choose to go with cognitive bias, which is the negative narrative that the enemy will give them about this person who is on trial. And a lot of them choose to go with that because no one wants to admit that they're the ones at fault. No one wants to admit that they were such a monster to such a good man, right? No one wants to admit that they were deceived by the enemy and the truth they believe themselves to be viewing is complete falsehood. And you see, the Lord Jesus knew that his proving time had already passed. Again, his character, his motives, his love had already been proved since he was very young. It had already been tested in the deepest valleys and on top of the highest mountaintops. So now the burden was upon man to show, now that there was nothing to gain, would they still see the hand of God in his life? Or could they only see the hand of God in his life as long as it fit their preferences or biases or perspectives